Baby Your Baby is brought to you in part by Intermountain Healthcare and the Utah Department of Health.
All right, welcome back. It's Family Week because Holly and I are both pregnant due this month. So we thought we'd bring along Nurse Danny, who's a labor and delivery nurse for Intermountain Healthcare. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
And so, Nurse Danny, we're talking about what do you do when you bring that newborn home. Yesterday we talked about labor and birth plans, but now the baby's here, so for those of us that had never had a newborn, it's a little scary bringing that newborn home for the first time.
I thought I knew a lot about it when I took my child home, and nope.
No, yeah, you learn
One
a
of
lot.
the things that was scary for me was the heart rate, because I didn't realize that my son's heart rate was so much faster than mine. It seems so erratic. So what do you look for with that?
It's usually about 110 to 160. It's normal for their heart rate to be faster than ours, so expect that. It's going to go higher when they cry. That's okay and normal as long as it calms back down when they're done.
Okay, that's good to know. What about breathing?
It's going to be very irregular. You'll notice that they go a few seconds without taking a breath and then they breathe again. Their normal rate can be anywhere between 30 to 60 breaths per minute.
Okay.
If they're breathing really fast or you're concerned about it, they're gasping, they're grunting, making abnormal sounds, they're blue, pale, not breathing, those are all things that need to be checked out immediately.
What about crying? How much crying is normal?
Oh man, I heard a statistic once, 1 to 4 hours a day in each 24-hour period is normal.
So expect a lot of crying.
Expect them to cry, but remember it's their way to communicate with you. So try to decide what they're trying to tell you. You know, feed them, change them, love them, and then you can work on other soothing mechanisms if those things aren't helping.
Okay, and how much should baby be sleeping in the newborn stages?
Believe it or not, it's 16 hours out of each 24-hour period, so they're spending like 16 hours sleeping, 4 hours crying, right?
Okay. Sleeping, crying, eating, pooping.
That's exactly right. But it's just never when we want them to, and their sleeping patterns are largely governed by how much they're eating, and they need to eat every 2 to 3 hours, so expect them to be up very frequently.
Okay, eat 2 to 3 hours, that's through the night too, and what about diapers?
So they can have 8 to 12 dirty diapers each day because they eat and then they poop, like you were saying. Yeah, this is for breastfed babies, but formula-fed babies may only have like 1 dirty diaper a day, but the number of wet diapers they have is important too because they're just like us. The more they drink, the more they pee, and that's a sign that they're well hydrated. So look for at least 6 wet diapers a day once your milk has come in. Until then, it will slowly increase.
Wow. Okay, so many great points from Nurse Danny. Thanks so much.
Now we just have to remember it all. Okay, let's check it with Debbie now. Get a look at the forecast.